hover over that black and white square as if you're gonna take a picture, and it's gonna bloop, pop up a link. You can touch it and it will take you right to the item we're presenting, and you won't have to wait on hold to order. So that's a nice way to get your orders in as well. All right, let's talk about this book binding bundle. You're giving us so many options. I know there's lots of extras as well to share. So let's just dive right in. Awesome. You are getting a lot. So 7 different interchangeable punch types, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So last time we brought this on, we sold out literally right before we got it on air. So Adam and I were doing it, and then he asked, are we gonna show the next item? Nope, it's gone. So I'm so glad we get to bring it back. And this time, we actually have all the punches included. Last time we only had a few and you had to buy the others separately. So this is such a great deal because you do get 7 different interchangeable cartridges to bind your books. This is our mini cinch size. So we have a larger regular cinch that's super popular. And we brought it into a smaller, you know, footprint for the smaller craft rooms. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use a heart punch. So we do have the circle, we have the square, we also have the heart that are all for wire. We have the spiral, so that's for your plastic spiral binding. We have the disc down at the end. If we could just maybe pan across these.
Yeah, that would be great.
So you can see them before we demo.
Look at the disc. That's really cool.
I'm gonna show you how that works because that is my new favorite type
I'm like,
of binding.
how is it even staying in there? That's really neat.
It's amazing. And you can remove and add pages without tearing them. So there's the heart. That's just really cute. I think that's so cute. Here's the spiral. Here's the square. This is your standard notebook kind of look. These two, the circle and the square. And isn't this fun? This is Coptic. So you're actually stitching pages and the covers together.
That'd be great for like a journal.
And with this tool, you punch the holes for stitching. And this is binding. This is a really super, band binding. So this is a really easy way to, a quick way to bind books together.
Very clean, very modern.
Yes, exactly, very clean and modern. Okay, so we are going to do the heart punch, and this is my first thing I want to show you is storing flat, right? So you just pop that down. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is all you have to do is insert the punch. Okay, and you can just interchange them that easily. Just snap in, pull out, okay? So now what we're gonna do is punch some pages, and what you're gonna do is, let me think, I can't even remember how long this is. I'm thinking this is 8 inches. We'll just go with 8 inches. So if you look at your punch, let's just take a look at this. You'll see that we have kind of your guide right here on the punch. So that's got your, where you're going to line it up based on the size of your material. That's got which hole you're going to put it in. If you're going to repeatedly punch, it's got a center mark, and it shows you where to layer if you're going to continually punch a longer item. And I'll show you how that works in just a second. So we're gonna pop that in, and it tells me for the whole number, I need to put my guide in letter E. So my guide is stored just right here on the side. And here is the letter E. So I'm just gonna put my guide in there. Now, one thing about this guide is it shows you how thick your material can be. Everybody asks me, how much can I fit in there, right? 2 millimeters is your limit. So and it shows you right here. So that's an easy way to tell. Okay, so we put that in. We're gonna take this. We're gonna slide it under. Whoops, we've got a fold on the corner. See if we can get that in there. Maybe I've got too many. I probably did. I didn't measure. I couldn't see the little thing. It's backwards. Okay, I'm gonna go with half of that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna slide that in, and then we're just simply gonna punch. And then the next part is you remove that, put it back in its little storage place. I love that they have the storage place right on the machine, because then you're never gonna lose it. So this little piece right here is what we're gonna try to find. It tells us to put that hole in the next to the last. Okay, so we're gonna do these holes and we're gonna put it in right there. And I know I'm not making much sense, but so we're gonna slide that second hole in.
You're just lining it up.
Yep, lining it up, and that comes down, goes right in that hole. Oops, I think I missed. There it is, goes right in that hole. It holds it in place. So now we're gonna punch again, and now you've repeated punch, and you just keep going.
Look at that.
And it's perfectly aligned. It's perfectly centered. Isn't that cute? Perfectly centered. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you one that I've got finished over here. And I'll show you how to bind. That's my favorite part. I'm gonna take some of these pages out so it can go faster. So We've got a cover, 2 covers. We've got some pages. We've punched everything. So now what do? We're going to, okay, now this is super easy. Pages, front cover, and then back cover with the inside facing up. And I'll show you why I do that in just a second. So we're gonna take our wire, which I've already pre-cut, and we're gonna put it right on here. And that's just gonna hold it in place for me while I add my book on and slide this into the holes. All right, oops, that went wonk. Okay, let's try that again. So we're gonna slide that into the holes, and those wires are just gonna come right through. And once we get those all in, whoops, we missed a little bit there. There we go.
The beauty of doing it at home too is you don't have a clock counting down. We have 4 minutes left in our presentation.
No, you don't have a clock counting down. Okay, back here. So this is so versatile because you've got all the things. Cincher back here, so you just place this in.
Everything's on one machine.
Put it up against the back, everything on one machine. And then you just keep going down.
Easy peasy.
And you're just cinching these wires and pushing them down, and your book is done. Now let me show you why I did the back first, because there's a seam there. Now I'm gonna hide that in the back of my notebook, and you're not gonna see it when I go to
How cool
open
is this kit?
So, isn't that fun?
So you're getting your multi-cinch press machine here. You're getting every single one of these different interchangeable punch types. And I have to say, just the punch types, when you shop these out separately,
they're like 40 bucks.
Yeah. Think about, you get 7 of them, you guys. And you're getting the machine that you need. I keep calling it a machine, but it's so simplistic.
It's very easy.
But it's really, it's a cinch.
It's a tool, exactly.
It's a tool. It's very easy.
It's a cinch to use.
And it's a cinch to use. I mean, this is all coming together included. So you're ready to go when you get this kit home.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Okay, let's look at some projects. I really want you guys to see the fun stuff that you can create with this. So here's a spiral bound notebook. Okay, really fun. You can customize, you can use your own papers, you can use the paper kits you're picking up today. Here's one that's the square with the wire, okay, and look at this, you can do a vellum cover. So it's sort of semi-transparent, right? And then here we've got all the pictures. Talk about scrapbooking. We just had International Scrapbook Day, right?
Yes.
So this is a great way to make your little memory books, to make your journals, you know, add all the fun things that you want, the memories. Here we've got a circle. Now this is a fun way to bind, where you just punch one set here,
look at that.
one set here, so it doesn't go all the way down. It's just kind of unique, and it still holds your book in a really nice way. Yeah, and again, we've cut the pages in half. So you've got, you know, pages on the top. Maybe you could do a before and after, right? Before on the top and after. So that's really fun. Let me show you Coptic.
And by the way, while we're showing you all of these, we have extra sets of, say, the spiral wires. If you wanted to get those, they're only $16.95. We've got the binding wires. We've got the Coptic ones. We've got all the accessories. Everything is available right now on hsn.com. We have the elastic binding bands, a set of 24, all the different colors you might want. We have the string you can pick up. So every little accessory that you need is going to be available for you on hsn.com. Today's the day to do that, because we have the flat rate shipping for all of your crafting in your cart for $7.50, no matter how much is in there.
Amazing.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Isn't this fun?
So this one you use the band.
This is the band.
That's
cool. So for me, this is so easy. Like anybody kids could do this. Anybody could do this. All you do is take your photos. These are 5x7 photos, and you just punch through them. Maybe you can back it with a little black cardstock or something just to make it a little more sturdy, but I mean, that's so easy. Anybody could do that. You don't have to be crafty to do something like this at all.
I like the look of this one.
It's so easy. I do too.
It's like tricking me out. I'm looking at this thinking,
okay, so let me show you. A lot of people ask about the disc. How does it work, right? So the nice thing is it comes